Yeah, just put down.
Just okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sacramento California, but that's Neronde. Okay. So Neronde was, yeah, this is.
So yeah, that Neronde is right here.
Yeah,
somewhere.
I know. So the Neronde was right here. Neronde was, you know what the Neronde mean?
No.
There is small village in the Italy.
Oh.
Okay, the sons make accordion in the Italy, but the guy who owned the company was living in Sacramento, and he passed away, and he's
You've heard of this name and you know the story about the Sacramento thing.
yeah, but he passed. He was in Sacramento, father, and Neronde is small village in the Italy. So that's the name of the village actually, Neronde. So okay, so let's focus on the accordion a little bit. Can you move that?
Yeah.
Okay, I tell you immediately what need to be done. That's the right box, has to be revaxed, valves has to be changed, and all these things has to be revaxed. And let me see the reeds. Let me just take one reed block. So it's this accordion at that time was a lot of money because they got 4 reeds, right? It is 4 or 5. That's full size accordion.
Can you come within a ballpark of what
Okay.
this cost in?
Let me see. Let me see. So this is not like you'll put in the car, you know what I mean? So that's totally different.
There's not a blue book for
No,
for
I want to
accordions.
see the situation with corrosion and stuff like that, you know. So it's see all these things. It's gone. So it has to be basically has to be rewaxed. So that's what I say.
And you're saying wax, like beeswax?
That's not beeswax.
It-
It's combination with the beeswax. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's also probably that's okay. Don't worry about it.
This got dropped
There,
off.
yeah, that's right here. Anyway, they're gonna fall off anyway. So
Okay.
that's from here. But this doesn't really matter, you know. So what we're looking now is how they look inside. It's any corrosion and stuff like that inside, right? So it's you cannot take this.
Oh, it's an accordion school on J Street in Sacramento. Interesting.
Yeah. I got Neronde Accordion, double tone chamber, from the owner.
Oh.
So it's I got this accordion was very good and very expensive. You're gonna see same things what I see, guys. So it's
Oh, this is a boroscope.
okay. So what I'm looking for corrosion actually. So to see if and
Oh, that's a visual thing.
you see that has to be all clean and washed. That's not supposed to be nothing on the. Let me focus on a little bit bigger, if you can see it. Okay, see that the metal part.
Yeah.
The green stuff has to go because
Right in here?
no, it's,
Oh.
there's the metal right here. That's your reeds here. See that's reeds.
This is the metal right here?
Yeah,
Oh, I
this
see what you're saying now. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you see what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
I mean, this has to be taken out and washed because all this green. It's surprised it has no corrosion yet. They got some.
They must have been storing it inside the house
What kind of metal is that?
Well, that's aluminium.
It's
So-
because the corrosion would come from a humid, an unsecured
Yeah.
environment.
Yeah.
It gets
and
humid.
not only the has to the dust. Probably this accordion was never clean before this.
Yeah.
You
So
can see this.
so this is probably in the closet that hasn't been opened up in 30 years.
Probably.
You
Yeah,
see,
in
you see this
Virginia's house.
that green stuff.
Right in here?
Yeah, this is the blockage here.
Yeah.
So it's well, you're talking about rebuilding accordion here, so that's what you're talking about it, you know. So that's I suggest to you guys only if this really sentimental value. So that's the otherwise that's huge job, you know.
Well, what are we talking about?
How many hours would you think would it take to do this?
For the doing, you have to do keyboard too because that
The keyboard,
when you
yeah.
put these things back, then you can understand what I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
So where you in San Jose, guys, or where you are?
I'm in San Jose. We're brothers. This is our dads, and Santa Cruz, Gilroy, and I live in San Jose.
Okay.
And our dad's in Southern California. You want to put?
Let's go this. Yeah, that's so all. Let me just put a little bit more. Yeah, this guy was very good accordion maker.
Would it be almost to just? I'm guessing that you don't buy one of these at Walmart or something, but just
Walmart.
Being kidding. But is there a place where you could just have these built, or
So what kind of a car you driving?
you don't want to know?
No, let me tell me.
No,
Okay,
anyway,
so let's say you.
This is a sense of humor. He was
Okay,
not. He was
yeah,
not
yeah,
serious
but
about
I,
that.
but
So-
I tried to do that. So let's say you drive the Maserati, right?
Okay.
Then you come in here. Then I put Ford engine inside.
Yeah.
It doesn't work this way. So that's,
I was kidding. I understand you can't buy that at Walmart.
Cannot,
But
because-
is there any place in the world that you could have, let's say, somebody build one of these?
I build accordion,
Okay.
but just for the friends. So this wood has to be 10 years old.
Yeah.
So the old days they cut the wood.
Yeah.
And so the De La Paix did from the Africa. So it's this wood is from Italy actually. So or from Yugoslavia.
what
So
kind of
it's-
wood is it?
Well, this is probably it's from Yugoslavia. If you searching on the Google, whatever you can search on
Yeah.
Google, the wood for violin from Yugoslavia or Bosnia Herzegovina.
Okay.
You can see that wood. They're doing the back of violin of that wood. You know what we do with this wood? We put to make the fire of that.
Firewood.
So, yeah, as a firewood.
Okay.
So this is what. But the wood has to be 10 years old. Has to be naturally dry if it's this very instrument. But this is very good instrument. So it's then you can see on the wood immediately. So you can see the things. There is no the chip of the.
Rot.
Of the
It's not
yeah,
rotten
so-
or no,
so
no
that-
something like that.
that's something. But
That's good.
okay, so can you put this back?
You want to trade, or you?
Put it there.
Yeah, he's gonna.
I think you
Oh,
the other way around.
Don't worry. Okay, so let's put these things back. Then you know what's going on here. Like I said, there was repair. See that I got the pin.
I
here.
see that, yeah.
Yeah.
And some,
And,
some
they got a
just one
screw.
screw.
So that stamp of that place in Sacramento, why did it go there? Is it because they probably repaired it at one time and then they put their stamp
He
on
never
it?
repair accordion. He do it just for
Why,
the.
why would it be inside though?
Okay, because he sell accordion.
Okay.
So,
So
he,
you think it was on there when it was bought then?
say again.
You think that stamp was on there when it was purchased?
Okay, so he's got the company. Like my company is registered in San Jose, right?
Okay.
Accordion Repair Shop San Jose.
Mhm.
So the straps coming from my country.
Okay.
So then I can put here San Jose straps, right? That's
Right.
what he does. So
Okay.
it's,
That's what he did. Okay.
yeah. So it's
It's a school. It was
Yeah,
a school.
that's why I wonder why it
Okay.
would be inside though.
that's okay.
You know?
He do teach.
It's
took-
kind of like Ford having their emblem on their piece part, so they know where it came from, and they want you to go back to Ford and get your
Okay.
spare parts from them.
No, he was living in Sacramento for a long time.
Did you ever meet him?
Well, no, but I got his accordion
Oh.
because somebody gave it to me of the farm. I got accordion from many of the famous people.
How many accordions do you own?
What do you think?
15.
100.
Yeah.
Full-on accordions.
Okay.
Not piece
So
parts.
let me tell you something. I
Sure.
like to make museum.
Oh,
I collect accordion. So I'm looking for the grant from the San Francisco.
oh.
So then I like to do because I have to remodeling these things because it was some jerk here. You know, my daughter was these things is not legal. There was storage. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the storage I decided to make a little bit, you know, the things because my daughter want to go into college. I'm the teacher. I have no money.
I saw that professor.
Yeah. So, but that's not enough because my wife is disabled person, mentally. So that's the thing is I rent the for the jerk the things. You know, he called the friend from the city and says, okay, so my kitchen is nothing, and he's living here for the free for some. And after that suit me, they want to share money with this inspector.
Oh my goodness.
So then I have to move the all accordion from there and stuff like that. But meantime, I believe that San Francisco is going to give me the
Grant.
grant and to make the museum.
So how many accordions do you own?
I collect accordion for last 20 years.
Okay.
So I got, I don't know.
Okay.
I got all kind of accordions, but if you're talking about 15 accordions, it's nothing, you know. So I'm talking about maybe the
100.
no, I'm talking about a lot more. We're talking
100?
maybe 800 maybe
Wow.
accordions.
Wow.
Jeez.
So it's then I collect this. I
can
buy
tell.
I buy from everywhere. Then I sorted by years.
Okay.
So then when I open the museum,
Yeah.
so then I'm gonna put as a display. They're gonna be tourist place basically, you know. So
Okay.
so that's my plan to do it.
I got a question.
Sure.
What's the Stradivarius of accordions?
Oof, that's a good question. So it's see that each I can say Scandali 6. So
Is that Italian?
it's Italian.
Okay.
They make by Farfisa. They make in Farfisa.
That's the city.
No, that's 50. The company Farfisa. It was
Farfisa.
Castelfidardo. It's the mecca of accordions, right? Everything is whatever what they coming from Castelfidardo. So, well, the De La Paix was, you see, Mario De La Paix was who created De La Paix, right? I like De La Paix because I grew up in Romanian love De La Paix, and Bulgarian love De La Paix, and Guerini, right? But Amaletto was friend of mine. He was professor too, yeah?
Oh.
And he passed away 3 years ago, I believe, 2 years ago. I talked to him 20 days before he passed away.
Wow.
And he says, I'm okay. Then I say, well, I'm not going. That was Corona, right? That meant 2 years, right? Something.
Okay.
And what was happening, I tried to call him again, no answer. And he says, I got delivery food. It doesn't go out, this
Sure.
and that, you know.
Yeah.
Then I tried to call. Nothing happened, and somebody finally sent me the message that he passed away.
Sorry.
Complication of the corona and
Yeah.
how it
Yeah.
was. And then I got all the La Paix accordion, whole line.
Yeah.
So even he used to get that's the La Paix what I got.
Okay.
So it's because I collect this, and in United States you can find it because the people
Don't know what they have.
they know,
Oh, they don't?
but the grandfather or great-grandfather play, but the kids doesn't want
Sure,
it.
yeah.
And they put the thing is. Then I got so many people donate accordion. I buy accordion left and right everywhere, you know. So it's spend my the teacher salary on that. So that's
What do you teach? Do you teach accordion?
hospitality business. I teach accordion too.
Okay.
So
interesting.
if let's say our dad is interested in having this refurbished and restored, what are we a rough estimate here?
Yeah,
what
sure.
are we looking at in terms of your time and in terms of how much it would
The
cost
parts,
us?
yeah. So it's
Ballpark.
okay. So let's.
Good.
I have to unscrew this, but I don't want to. This is what we're talking about. This the blockage here. So it's. This cannot be like that, right? That means this pad is so dry, and this one is blocked. That means has to be clean. So accordion, all the key
Taken off and
has to be taken out. So it's, and what I'm talking about it's right here. Then you can understand. I always take the picture when I'm doing something, you know, and people love it. You know, so then I don't try really I do my job honestly as much as I can. Sometimes people.
so
that name right there is the same name.
Neronde, yeah, that's
Neronde,
Neronde. It's the
Special.
same.
What I thought was interesting is the krantz and those
the
letters
same-
are
same.
all the same,
Yeah.
and so it was.
Yeah, well, the thing is, you see, that kind of the style of accordion is created by the Scandali. Basically, that was creation of them, and everybody still left and right, because Farfisa was real. Okay, this is what has to be done on your accordion. So basically, no, okay, well, I can find it. That's okay. Yeah, this has to be tacked, right? The reeds has to be tacked, wash it, and put new the valves. New valves for this cost probably $170, just valves by himself.
Just the valves.
So it's you're talking about well, the average, I don't know. So it's I'm saying 170. We're talking about $30 wax. So it's 200 just for that part. This is what has to be done. You see that when
Yeah.
has to be take the key. I take the key. You have to put new pad here,
Yeah.
and you have to put pad under the.
The
okay,
red thing was the
yeah.
pad? No.
No.
Okay.
So this
Oh,
is
yeah,
this is how probably your look like right now. So it's pretty much. And if you look, so it's and this is what has to be done on a chord.
Okay.
So it's you can take it. You can explain to.
Okay.
And this is that's the pad under the So
Yeah.
it's pretty bad, and
Is that an Neronde?
no,
Okay.
that's
Yeah. Okay.
that-
Different
that's
brand.
same
Same mechanism.
things.
So okay.
So as you see, because it's and so on. So that's something else, So, but this is pretty much what has to be done. You're talking about here. You're talking about probably the 8 hours, 1 day to do that, So you have to. So it's not. You have to send it. This one, each key has to be sent. You cannot use the electric tools for that.
Yeah.
So because you're filing.
Yeah.
So you see that the key.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you're filing by the electric tools, they're losing alignment.
Yeah.
So it's the key
Yeah.
can go this.
Yeah.
See, even this one is. So
Okay.
if you're using that tools, no. It
Okay.
has to be filing by hand.
Okay.
Everything by hand. You have to do everything by hand.
Yeah.
This one has to put by hand too as well.
Yeah,
Each pad.
Yeah.
Then you put in the pressure, 24 hours. Then you put back. Then you have to change that. That costs $25. The fabric.
Okay.
So it's I'm just saying how much the cost.
Sure,
So then same things you have to do on the base. So,
Yeah.
because the base is stuck here. So see the base not supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
It's to be
Yeah.
popped.
Yeah.
So it's probably I don't check out mechanism on the base. Let me check out this. So it's a different story right there. Don't worry about it. So that's then I got the new straps at the. If you want new straps, I got that. So. Okay, situation about the base. Let's see what we talk about. Well, these things can play anything. Oh. The gasket has to be changed here, so the gasket losing the pressure, and you need to get the screw here, which one
Yeah.
holding that, and see what you heard, that is the valves.
Yeah.
So it's all valves has to be changed.
How many valves are there in there?
Well, 120. So you got 100. This is 120 base, right?
Okay.
So multiply by 2 is 240 valves by
Okay.
himself, and you have to put by hand each one.
Sanity.
There is no machine for that.
Yeah.
You wash it, right?
Yeah.
So then you put first inside, you try, then you put outside after you wash the reeds.
Yeah.
So that's what is that's why I said this is big job. You look at an accordion like that,
Yeah,
So it's,
yeah.
that's you have to understand what you're dealing with. So it's
So if we were to get it fully restored, how much would it be worth, you think?
probably 2,000, something like that.
Okay.
Pretty much.
How long would it take?
Oh, they take forever. How long take me? it's they're gonna take me probably the month, guys. So it's but if you restore somewhere else, they're gonna cost you 4,500.
Yeah. Okay.
I know that, but
Yeah.
like I says, I work as a teacher. I go every day in San Francisco,
Okay.
every single day, Monday to Friday. Go back and forth, 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock night.
Wow.
So that's what I
Long
do.
days. Yeah.
Terrible. I'm so tired, guys. So seriously, you know. So it's,
Well, when would you work on it if we were to say, okay, commission you to do it? When would you have time to do it?
Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
I'm
Weekend.
open. Basically, I'm open only Saturday, Sunday. You know, that's after 6:30. You know, sometimes I got the students here
Yeah.
for accordion, right? So that's because I cannot work. I'm tired. You know, so that's what it is. So this is just sent, and this is not even half price for that. You can calculate by yourself the time. You know, so just telling you. So what you're gonna try? You try to go with the Smite accordion, then you can see, you know, probably he's gonna say it doesn't worth it, nothing. You cannot,
that's your-
they're gonna says 5,000 maybe to repair.
So yeah, that's your competitor who also repairs.
Yeah.
Got it,
And
okay.
this one has to be fixed. This does don't press it. So that's
Okay.
no, don't do it.
Okay.
So that's soon, because this is they call puller. They pull open the valves, you know, to change different sound, you know. So
Okay.
you press it, this you destroy it. So I mean, you can fix it, but that's other things. Okay, guys, this is pretty much that, you know. So it's
Is this normal wear and tear for this, or is it
No.
this bad because it was not stored right?
it's not stored. You see, it's what is normal. Normal is wax and the valves, you know. But all this around the things is not normal. Probably was in the garage.
Okay.
Garage destroyed the accordion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, so.
Okay.
But good things. It's not corrosion on it.
Yeah.
So it's they can collect maybe now because all this green I
Yeah.
call aliens.
Yeah.
They
The start.
they start actually, so because they collect the moist and start to make corrosion.
Yeah.
So it's
All right.
that's pretty much. If you ask me about value of this accordion, when it's done, everything you can sell maybe for 1,800 to 2,000. Just tell you, let
Yeah,
you know, you know.
okay.
So it's.
That's-
I mean, if you're looking in the value for accordion to make it and sell, whatever, you know. So it's not value there, guys. This accordion doesn't go that in the dream more of that.
Okay.
So that's what is. So that's why it says if it's sentimental value,
It's
you do
different,
it.
yeah.
It's different.
Yeah.
But if you want to sell, maybe
For
we're gonna sell.
for an
so-
investment, it just doesn't.
no,
make
no,
any
it's not.
sense.
This is not.
Okay,
It's
okay.
not violins, you know. So
Okay,
it's, the violin is still most expensive instrument, right? But the accordion, even they got five. This one probably got 4,000 moving the part, valves, wax, reeds, the pins and stuff like that. They got probably 4,000 inside.
Parts, moving parts.
Yeah, moving unstable part for everybody. You got many of them. So it's so the thing is a lot. I says a lot more effort put in accordion of what you put effort in violin.
Yeah,
I-
and
I know
a
that.
lot more moving parts. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's then because I play violin too, you know. So it's I play all of them. So it's this is what is it. So the quality of the work is excellent. Quality of the wood is excellent, you know. And
What material is
that's celluloid. And this you can see this professional accordion at that time because they got two the wire here. You see this wire. So it's usually in accordion is one. The two, one is for the black key and for the white key.
Okay.
So what they make a lot more the speed for professional people
Oh,
when they're doing this, you know. So and the one it's a little bit slower. Let's put this way. So that's when I pull accordion, when I pull the key, I pull this out,
Okay.
and all the
They
things
fall.
yeah, so well, that doesn't fall. That's the some way to do it, you know. You don't want to fall the things,
Yeah.
you know.
Okay.
So this is pretty much about accordion, and the person who make accordion is real guy. It's real family. So it's not goofy guys. No.
So where do you think it was made? Was it made in Italy, or was it made here?
Everything is made in Italy. Nothing was made in Sacramento.
Okay.
None.
And then they stamped it when it got to here.
He put the stamp.
Okay.
He put the stamp here because he's got registered company as a store here, and he sell it, he teach and stuff like that.
What's that city again? And do they still make accordions today?
No.
Okay.
This village was burned one time. If you searching in the probably you can find somewhere on the internet about Neronde, this village. There was village.
Yeah.
Small village.
So
2,000 people.
Have you heard of Cremona?
Cremona. So that's different story.
Yeah.
But this is 2,000 people, no more of that. So of that.
Yeah.
And this accordion is probably pitched a little bit higher.
Okay.
So it's not 440. 440 coming after in 1939.
Okay.
So that's Hitler was one who you don't know that, but that's when I tell to the people, so the people look at me. What he says, that Hitler was one who reinforced that all instrument in orchestra has to be 440.
What's 440?
440 pitch. The
octave or the frequency. Okay.
Okay. So and you can search and if you can find still on Google because nobody want to give to the Hitler.
Yeah, interesting.
So you just try to find the Hitler pitch.
Hitler pitch.
Yeah, Hitler pitch for instrument. So that he was one who actually reinforced to everything was 440.
Interesting.
And on Google, maybe you can find on Google because they don't want to put even on internet. So it's and accordion at the time was 445, 446, 443. We play 442 still in these days. Romania, Bulgaria, Yugoslavia, ex-Yugoslavia, Italia. We play 442. We all play 442. Italians left and right, So it's.
Yeah.
So that's and this one is probably a little bit higher. You find it? See, that's the things. So the Pythagoras was the guy.
440 concert pitch.
When I tell to the people look at me. So, see, the Pythagoras make the ring of the fifth, right?
Okay.
So, but the thing is, he do the precisely math, and he was like that, but perfect guy, perfect mind, but he doesn't want to change nothing. Because one of in the ring of the fifth was a little bit higher, when you do the math, and the Danish guy put on the because this is not precise the tuning, right? Even 440 is not precise tuning, but they cut a little bit left and right, and make it from the first octave to the. But anyway, so this is a little bit about Nerondes. That's the very nice people. I heard that, so from the friend of mine who was. President of the Accordion Club Sacramento, both club. So the David, he knows very well him. David is right now is probably 85, 86, and he moved to Las Vegas. And he told me that he's because I got accordion from the David he shared with me, and he told me that was friends, So he said that's very nice family, So that's a little bit history about accordion. There you go.
Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Thank you for your time.